Hi, everybody. Welcome to Ozarks Live. Good to be back in the studio.
Nice to have you back
Why,
again.
thank you.
Yes, always fun.
Well, you know, June is my birthday month, and I had a birthday last week, and I had the best time getting away with some friends and family, spent some time down at Table Rock Lake, and I love June. June is just a great month. The weather's great, you know, it's not quite too terribly
hot. And down
hot.
on Table Rock, not a bad place to be.
Not a bad place to be at all. It was wonderful.
Sweet.
Yeah. Now, how about you? Tell us the backstory of the glasses. You may notice Tom looks a little bit different than he has, you know, in the last few days. Anyway, what's the backstory?
Well, I have to have a procedure done to my eyes, and before they can really evaluate what needs to be done and how it needs to be done, things like that, I've worn contacts for, you know, years now. You can't wear contacts for a week ahead. And of course I went, wait, what? No, I'm blind. And they, well, use your old glasses. And I went, I don't have any old glasses. So I had to go and buy some glasses. And now it's like everything's kind of swimming around when I move my head.
It takes a little getting used to, doesn't it, when you get new glasses? But isn't it nice to see?
Oh, sure it is.
Makes all the difference.
Sure it is. I can read things a little more closely than I've been able to, you know, without putting my face right up against the computer and things like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens afterwards, but this could be going on for the next couple of months.
Well, they look very nice for what it's worth.
Thank you. Pretty simple, just your basic glasses. I wanted rhinestones and things, but they didn't have it.
You wanted like an Elton John kind of thing?
Yeah, the whole deal, yeah.
Well, you know, years ago when I was on the news desk, I actually got a vision correction procedure done, and I had to do without my contact lenses for at least a week, 10 days. And, you know, it was kind of nice to not have to mess with them, because it's never really pleasant to put something in your eye. You know, but you get used to it.
And taking them out,
and taking them back out again and all of that. But, no, I know what you're saying. It's just an adjustment, but, you know, just one of those things. So.
Yeah, and it's fine. I mean, everything's going to be hunky-dory. I'm not worried about it. I'm not concerned about it, you know, anything like that. But there's one thing that I do get concerned about, and I know it's going to happen again.
What's that?
I had LASIK once, you know, several years ago, and you lose sleep after you have LASIK because you're laying there and you go, boop, because you can see the alarm clock across the room.
You can see things now.
And actually read it. So you're constantly opening your eyes when you should be going to sleep.
You said something.
I'm going to lose some sleep.
Well, you said something interesting years ago when I had my vision correction, and you guys out there may know about that. When you don't need your glasses anymore, the cue to go to sleep often is taking those glasses off and putting them on the nightstand. And when you don't have that little cue, there's something missing, and it might take you. You were dead right about that.
And it's also like,
I'll never forget
if you wear a ring for years and then you don't. It's the same with glasses. When you don't have glasses, it's like,
where is it? Yeah.
You have this funny feeling on your face for a couple of weeks.
Very unusual. Very.
All right. We have a great show for you guys today. Lots of music for you. We get to hear from Holding English and the Petersons.
Yeah, see, they're reading the prompter just fine. Very good.
At the moment.
I have what I think will be a delicious recipe for you guys to try out. It's a salmon recipe with some garlic, some cream. We're going to see how it goes.
I'm caught.
Yeah, I think you're going to like it. All right, we're going to head into the kitchen in a little bit.
All right, but before we get to all that, here's what's on the radar.
You start.
Okay, I will. It's been said a dog is man's best friend, and you would do anything for your best friend, right?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. Well, a Florida man went like all out to prove just that. Trent Tweedale ended up in a fist fight with a 13-foot alligator when the beast attacked his 6-year-old dog Loki and pulled it into the water. At first, he grabbed the dog's collar, but, you know, ended up in a futile tug of war with the gator. So he let go, went about knee-deep into the water, and started pounding on the gator's head until he eventually let go. Although Trent ended up with only minor scratches, Loki was not so lucky. He needed emergency surgery to reattach his nearly severed leg. The hope is the pup will regain full use of his paw. As to the gator, a Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission trapper helped him set up a trap for the reptile. Trent will use a few roosters he had in his freezer to lure old Snappy to his demise. Tweedale said, "We love our dog a lot, and I'd fight tooth and nail for him."
I think he proved that
much. I think he absolutely did.
I'm amazed the dog lived, because usually when that happens, you hear about him doing the thing where they spin and they drag
roll.
underwater.
Yeah, the
they
death
roll,
thing.
yeah. And I'm amazed that the dog lived. But that's a good, good ending, I guess, as good as it can be. So.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I don't know that I have it in me to do that.
I don't. Yeah, that's an alligator.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to do an alligator. All right, I've got one for you. He's done it again, okay? An Idaho man who has broken over 150 Guinness World Records, all to promote STEM education, science, math, engineering, technology, has set another one, okay? After being eliminated from America's Got Talent after breaking the world record for tearing T-shirts. Whatever, David Rush did not give up. He decided to have another go at it. Why ever not? This time slicing kiwis while standing on a Swiss ball. Okay, so like an exercise ball.
Yeah.
Okay, these are not stationary kiwis. Oh, no, no, no. His buddy Jonathan tossed the fruits into the air while David slashed at them with a sword. So, how did it all turn out? Well, David Rush now holds another Guinness World Record. He managed to cut through 65 kiwis, completely destroying the old record of a measly 35. Way to go, David. Should he have maybe gone out for baseball or something? If he's that good of a, I mean...
I don't know. Yeah, yeah. It used to be, I mean, I used to think of Guinness World Records as, I don't want to denigrate his accomplishment there, slicing kiwis, but I used to think of them as, this is a big deal. Well...
You always talk about Guinness records. You're always saying we should try to go for one, because the weirder thing you come up with, the more opportunity I think you have to make it.
But I mean, some of them, it's like, okay, he's going to hold his breath with his finger in his ear, jumping up and down. And how many times can he do that in 1 minute? You're making your own world record.
Has it lost its luster?
I don't know.
You be a judge.
I don't know. Okay. Now, there's a lot of excitement going on as businesses are slowly starting to open back up. And this weekend, the St. Louis Zoo finally opened up its doors to visitors. Turns out the visitors weren't the only ones jumping for joy to be back. Take a look at this. Yeah. Family caught this moment while taking a picture at the brown bear exhibit, and it's clear this bear was like really excited to have the guests back as well.
I think the bear wanted to jump up and run. The one kid right there is like, wait a minute, wait. Why didn't you tell me that was going on behind me? I think he's trying to get up there on the platform with them. This could have ended really badly.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Great picture, though. Great video.
This 1-ton bear behind you.
One kid's fine. The other kid's like, hey, yeah, get out of my space.
Yeah,
pretty cool, though. Good video.
That is.
Yep.
They were excited to see food again.
No kidding. There is still food in the world. Good news. All right, coming up, it is time, as I mentioned, to head over to the kitchen.
Yep, lots more to come, so don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.
Yep.